40 years after it was first established, the European Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines has maintained its status as one of the most influential and significant business groups in the country, whose collective efforts have provided numerous businesses with the tools they need to operate in a thriving economy such as the Philippines.
It has been a mandate for the Chamber for the last 40 years to bring the Philippines closer to Europe, because it's not that everybody in Europe knows where the Philippines is and what the Philippines stand for.
As influential as it is now, the story behind the Chamber is an interesting and colorful one. As it struggled to endure eras laden with political and economic difficulties, several coups d'etats, a bar on foreign trade, and a modest initial budget of about 180,000 pesos.
1985 was a turning point for the European Chamber of Commerce.
From the Chamber's very first projects, which all started with a 4-page mimeographed position paper, the ECCP's then newly institutionalized foothold in the business landscape led to more projects, including more in-depth advocacy papers, publications, training and European knowledge transfer initiatives, and many more.
It's important to know the business environment here, may it be cultural aspects or simply do's and don'ts when interacting and engaging with local businesses. ECCP can help in that, as well as in identifying reputable business partners, and I think those are the topics which are really essential in order to be successful here in the country.
The ECCP guides businesses from both Europe and the Philippines in reaching new markets through its various programs.
We are the voice of the European business community. That's how ECCP was established, and therefore we are representing the views of our members when we talk to the Philippine government, the European governments, as well as local and international organizations. We are providing platforms for our members to meet up with other members so that they can discuss business opportunities, establish contacts, and potentially close deals with other members.
Through these activities, the ease of doing business in the Philippines is further improved.
The ECCP has really been instrumental in our success here in the Philippines. It is really a good network and a platform for us to be able to table our issues on regulations, on trends, on the political environment here in the Philippines. The Chamber puts together white papers in terms of putting forward issues as well as recommendations to public stakeholders. Secondly, it's a good chance really to network. It's represented by various leading industries here in the Philippines, so it's a good chance to network with fellow executives here in the Philippines. Another thing really is that we can really avail of experts in the Chamber. This is especially valuable for countries and for companies who are wanting to do business here in the Philippines.
The constant engagement is a way for us to benchmark ourselves, to level up to the world's expectations. So if we don't have the ECCP and their companies and their advocacies prodding us on, then we could be missing out on what's really happening in the world.
There's a very high degree of trust between the ECCP and the EU delegation.
As it celebrates its 40th year in the country, the Chamber looks into the future, passing on the baton to the next generation and its future leaders.
The ECCP Young Professionals Committee is an organization under the ECCP, and it's a platform for young professionals to connect, to lead, and to grow. Their knowledge through all our learning sessions that we conduct, and leading by joining our activities that exercise the point of view.
The ECCP Young Professionals Committee connects future industry leaders to learn from each other, cultivating a mentor-mentee relationship, sharing knowledge, and developing their businesses or careers through passing on the values that the ECCP espouses. The ECCP has grown both in number and reach. From a handful of members, the Chamber is now a group of nearly 800, an organization of industry leaders from both European and Filipino businesses, local and international in scale.
The Chamber has been really good for us to help establish our brand, help establish us as a thought leader in the real estate world. And that's what we were really looking for, and ECCP has really accelerated our success in that.
As the organization continues to grow, so do their goals and dreams for the country.
We would like to be instrumental to help bring the Philippines out of poverty, to see that the country will become an industrialized country. And my vision would certainly be, I would like to see every Filipino having a job that pays him enough wages to live a decent life.
With its 40 years of providing support to businesses in the Philippines and the EU, the ECCP has established itself as more than just a chamber of commerce. Those with power to effect change look to the ECCP for guidance, and their members always at the ready to share expertise and perspective in pursuit of a better business environment and building the nation.